Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to the Ohio Patriot Education Network channel. I'm, as always, your host, the Ohio Patriot, or as we're going to call ourselves today, if you ain't first, you're last, because that is the truth, man. Just finished our first level 6 scavenger camp for season 2 of Walking Dead Survivors here as our clan in Region 409, and yeah, I literally took first in the thing. Now, granted, that being said, I had to spend, I think it was seven or no, 8 things of bread to get it done. And then all of my dudes were pretty much almost maxed out at the time. I think only one was not in the 90s. So basically, you're talking about, it was, well, here's the thing, it was enough to get at least 23 attacks in because, oh no, sorry, not 23, 31 attacks in because of the fact that I had a 16 walker set for the teamwork time thing going on. That I had one that I already did from that, so I had 15 attacks I had to get through that, and then I had another 8 that I did in a walker's thing, and then another 8 after that. So it was at least 31 attacks. I think probably 35, 36 attacks if I had to go back and look now, because I know there was a couple that prematurely hit or whatever the case be. Because I was, then the thing was, the reason I think the real reason I took first was because I was like pretty much right on top of the scavenger camp. Didn't even realize it when I was first like put myself there as what it was into the thing. But yeah, it was a good time, and like it could have been any of like 4 or 5 people actually, because there were legitimately, it was like me on the one side, and then there was like at least 3 other people on the other sides of the camp itself. And then I think there was like a fifth person that basically like figured out a way to like get themselves like pretty much right there is what it was too. So yeah, it really could have been one of any of the 5 of us. But yeah, good for me that I was able to get the top prize there, which was 1,000 rubies, and that's a big fucking deal because the fact that scavenger stuff's going on right now and all that shit. So, but yeah, I got enough that I can do stuff now, which is nice. So plus compensation for today's thing recently. I should say for the maintenance that they did yesterday, which was apparently scheduled for initially, I think it was 3 hours, and then ended up being like 7 or 8 because it was like 8 a.m. this morning was when they were finally done, or not this morning, yesterday morning. Um, so yeah, it was fucking Jesus fuck, man, it was a real shit show. But yeah, we got things done now, and then of course there's other stuff going on right now with the clans and stuff like that. Apparently, I'm going to be leader of the second clan with my second account now, which is good, I guess. I don't know. The one chick was talking about how she thinks that she fucked up because she should have really made like a third account herself and then just like been there in that one or something like that, and then had the other one take over this other. Because the thing was, there she's apparently is going to leave our current secondary clan to go lead another clan is what it is, and then we're going to start shifting people here and there, and then we're basically just trying to make a big 3 set of clans is what it is for the foreseeable future is what it is for this game, which makes sense, region wise and stuff like that, because there's only like, I think like 400 people or something that are even part of this fucking region right now or something like that at most, and even that, like, you still have like about 50 to 100 that aren't even active any given time or whatever, dude. So yeah, if you got like 3 big clans that are gonna have almost max at 100 people apiece, like that's pretty good, honestly. And hopefully that's what happens here, or at least if nothing else, maybe it's like 250 or so, and so you have like the main clan that's like pretty much almost at 100 all the time or whatever, and then you would have like the secondary ones that are at like 75 or so, give or take, maybe a piece. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens there, but yeah, needless to say, it was an interesting experience, and it was nice to know that I was here for this one because we're gonna do fucking 4 different survivor camps or scamps as they call them here, and I think um, where are we at now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that what we're at right now, we have basically a certain amount right now is what it is. The thing that does the only thing that sucks about the season 2 actually that we're in right now is it's very unfun from the perspective of the fact that we have um to wait like 70 something days for rewards here for this thing. And as it is right now, I am current like well actually as of right now, uh the clan that I'm in is now number 1 just because we just took that camp is what it is for the reward stuff, which would be nice if we actually maintain that because then we would get a like the portrait and the town hall stuff don't really matter, but the 150 Negans is what matters for the character and stuff like that, dude, because you're talking about if you don't already have Negan, you would get Negan guaranteed in that, and then you'd have enough to evolve him basically 1.5 times, which right now I think I have 60. I know for a fact I have Negan already, and I have like 63, I think is what it is, of the fragments that you need to level it up is what it is then. So we're already at 1 star, so that would basically, if we got that, it would take me to guaranteed 2-star Negan, and then working on 3-star Negan after that. Not to mention the 100 exchange for legendary fragments of any kind, which don't actually hit everybody, but it does do what we need to do for people and stuff like that. So I would essentially have like probably like a level 3 Rosita then, which would be nice. So, not to mention the 100 long range mission broadcast things, which are a bitch to get and run out of very quickly is what it is if you're fucking around. And not to mention it takes like 10 of those just to get like either an epic or a legendary, which I'm sorry, but if you're spending 10 of those, like it should be a guaranteed legendary in that no matter what. Or I would say like a 50-50 if you're going to get a legendary or not. Like not like, oh yeah, we're just going to give you an epic, go fuck yourself kind of thing. Like it's a bunch of shit, honestly, dude. So yeah, number 1 is where you want to be for that. And then because then number 2 or being rank 2 in this season rewards that are going to settle on the 12th of December is only 100 Negans and then 60 of the fucking gold survivor legendary fragments and stuff like that. 60 grabs. Oh yeah, I forgot about the keys. So if you're number 1, you get 40 of the keys for vehicles and stuff like that, which is nice. And then so forth and so on. But yeah. But the thing that's also a big thing as well is doing a bunch of different things here. Oh fuck yeah. So in a day and some change right now, we're going to get 2 more keys and a couple hundred more rubies because we have. This is the one thing I think is interesting, and I do appreciate this about the game. So if your clan has already done X amount of things before they got to the season 2 and stuff like that, just basically transfers over is what it is. And the number 5 here, which is called Out of the Way, is your clan has defeated 350 Woodbury armies of level 22 or higher, which is obviously a thing that you do on a daily basis. One of the things that you can attack on a daily basis. It's basically just like a group of dudes in a truck, and there's various levels to it, is what it is. For those who don't know, you basically can go from level 6, which is just garbage rewards, to I think it's 10, and then 13, 16, 19, 22, and I think 25 is the highest. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to beat a 25 yet, just because I'm still, weaker than I should be in this game. But it is what it is, man. And then, of course, then we're going to start the ranch after that. And then it's 24 ranches are occupied for the first time. Would be the next one on that one. That's labeled as Caesar Revolt for number 6. Then we got field work, which is your clan owns a ranch at the end of the chapter. That's going to be a big thing for us taking down a ranch, because even the survivor camp, it was like 240 fucking sets of walkers at the survivor camp, dude. So I'm guessing it's going to be well over 1,000 for those ranches, if not more. I have no idea, and that's like a scary thought to think about right now. Then we got number 8 in here, which is clearing the fields. All players combined have defeated 2,000 level 23 walkers I hope other people have at this point because I can't get past level 21 right now. So, and again, that's basically the thing is when you're doing your teams of dudes until you unlock like I think it's tier 8 of the different formations and stuff like that for the like thousands of dudes basically that come with your formations for your characters and stuff to lead. You're not going to get past I think 21 or 22 is what it is. So to get 23, you'd have to have at least T8 or T9. Then is what it would be then. Let's see here. Number 9. Your clan owns 10 survivor camps at the end of the chapter, so that should be easy enough because we already got one and we're working towards 4 right now. Let's see. Number 10, which is labeled 1 strikeout. Clan owns a school at the end of the chapter. I think schools are level 7 is what it is for survivor camps and stuff like that, so that'll be interesting. And then we got 11 in here, which is your clan has built 50 expansion outposts, and I think we just finished like 8 or 9 right now. So, yeah, that should be easy enough to complete here in the next few days. Let's see. 12. You have wounded / killed 100,000 enemy fighters. I don't know about that one so far. Number 13, which is labeled as got some balls. 8 baseball diamonds are occupied for the first time, so that basically means anybody that occupies that shit across the thing, I think is what it is in the thing. See, 14, which is touchdown. Your clan owns a baseball diamond at the end of the chapter, so that'll be a big thing right there that we need to do. 15, never learn, some never learn. Your clan has defeated 100 Woodbury armies of 25 or higher, which I think we're starting to work on those. I know some people have gotten a few of those done already, so hopefully they can get to the 100 before that ends in a few days or whatever. Like I assume it'll be a few, like multiple days from now, probably like a week or 2 from now is when that's actually going to open then, because the one right now, like I said, is we are on chapter 5, and that still has a day and a half before it ends. So I can only assume this will be like sometime in October, maybe early November, by the time that we get to level 15 or whatever here. So, and then we got 16 casualties of conquest. You have wounded / killed 200,000 enemy fighters. 17 goal getters. Your clan owns a football field at the end of the chapter. 18 full riot. Your clan owns 15 survivor camps in the chapter. Again, that's probably going to be a thing that we're going to get very easily. 19 all players combined have defeated 2,000 level 24 walkers. Again, possibility because somebody's already been doing that shit for a while now. Number 20, we're all warriors. You have wounded killed / killed 500,000 enemy fighters. 21, your clan occupied Twin Oaks for the first time. I'm assuming that would be probably like a sanctuary in this game, something similar to that. Then would be my assumption. And then the last 2 in the chapters things here are aftermath skirmishes. You have wounded / killed 1 million enemy fighters, and then 23 winner takes all. Your clan occupied 4 football fields and Twin Oaks for the first time. So yeah, I can only assume that Twin Oaks would be like the sanctuary in this one, because in the first chapter, which was all out war, that was basically what it was. We had to fight for the sanctuary, and then it was stuff where we realized that a bunch of clans were all like fucking off with each other is what it was, and we realized there was like a few dozen people in each clan that were like about a dozen or so in each clan that were like, yeah, we can do things together and get things done or whatever the case be. And everybody's like, okay, cool, let's do that. And so we all end up working together. And then the one tried to fucking backstab all of us. And we're like, well, fuck you guys kind of thing. And yeah, we basically ousted those people. And as it is right now, the main chick from my main clan, who was the previous leader of the secondary clan, is now going to be leading that that first clan, or the clan that betrayed everybody now. And then we're basically going to try to sort of correlate everybody into multiple sets of clans there. Interesting that right now, 2 different people from my region are 1 and 3 in this survival challenge. Dude who is first has 91.4 million and stuff, and the guy who's third from my actual clan is 21.9 million. Yeah, Jesus, 11.8 million for top 10. Let's see, where's top 20 at? 8.8 million. Yep. I actually took top 20 yesterday in both of my top 2 accounts. So, and as it is for today, I'm like, nah, I'm not going to piss away a bunch of time and money and resources and stuff like that. I'd rather keep the dogs for later on, is what it is. Which, that's the thing with a dog kennel. If you're doing dogs and stuff every day and you're like combining dogs up and shit, it's really fucking easy to do that stuff. The problem is, and again, this goes back to something I mentioned in this game before, where it is sort of like a pay to win thing. 1,000 rubies a day to do dog shit, basically, to unlock their daily quests and stuff like that, which is not really 1,000 rubies, it's more like 600 rubies. And then it would be like 650, 620, 640, give or take, because for the skill set thing, and I found this out after I was spending 400 a day early on, so I was spending over 1,000 a day then, fucking off is what it was. But yeah, for the secondary things, when you open up the, I want to say it would be the cattle barn thing, you can then get like, I think it's like what the hell's it called? Here, let me go look at the daily quest thing right now. Yeah, the daily quest thing for the dogs thing is there's 5 of them, and if you get all 5 of them done, you can get that stuff in your actual daily quest overall to get bullets and shit. And the last one I don't usually do anymore is let your animal learn 1 skill, because it's not really worth it. It just gives you like a couple of fucking things that don't really do much of anything. But the ones you want to get, though, buy an animal in the animal shop, which again, 600 rubies is a lot, dude. Like, that should be like half of that, or even a third of that for that matter. Then you got to upgrade animal 5 times. It actually gives you 100 rubies with it, which is nice. And then we got obtain a 4 skill animal by exchanging, and that's what you do with that to get that shit. And then you got buy 1 skill book in the animal shop, and that's the thing I was talking about, because the skill books in the kennel are like 400 for the skills, and then the ones for the cheapest, the cheapest one in the cattle barn I think is like 20 for the animal skill books. So, which is not bad. And then it's like 40 I think is the other one, and then of course you got the ones for the what they call the sheepfold is what the actual third barn is called. And that one you have basically 2 that are in there that I think are like 100 or something like that, and that's like the secondary cheapest is what it would be then, or third dairy cheapest, I guess is what I'd say on that one. And I actually got another sheep the other day for that. And I'm thinking about exchanging these 2 for hopefully a better sheep. But the thing is, like, they're actually good right now. Like my current mascot thing, which is a 4 skill animal, which its things are sheep strong, which is decreased construction cost by 1%. And then we got water production is increased by 1%. Lumber cost for construction is negative 7,000, and lumber production is a plus 1% on that one. And then for the other ones that are the other kind of sheep, which is our three skilled ones, which is a decrease. And mind you, can only have one of these as your actual mascot, is what it is. So they give you like, it's one of the 3 that basically gives you that shit. So you have a decreased cost of bullets for construction work is 1% or plus 1% on that. Veggie production, which would be your vegetables, is a 1% increase. And then bullet production would be 1% increase for that dude. And if I combine that with the other one, I don't know what I'll actually get out of it. But the third one that I pulled the other day, which was a decreased cost of bullets for construction, 1%. Lumber costs for construction work minus 7%, and lumber production 1%. So the only reason that the Sheffield sheep is actually better is because it has that 4 skill of like water production and stuff like that. So like I said, I have not combined either one of the other sheep right now, and I'm debating about it honestly because I think I can. I think I can exchange. I don't know. I'm gonna check just to confirm on that one. Oh yeah, I can. I can. That'd be cool. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll do that probably tomorrow actually for that event. Then if that be the case, see what happens there. So, and then as it is right now, my thing just procced for one of my buildings. So, trying to figure out what I want to build up right now. Actually, I'll build up a hospital because that's going to take less than 8 hours to do that. So, wow, I got almost 2 hours worth of time on my 4 guys right now for negative shit. So that's good. But yeah, it's just craziness though. And yeah, the one nice thing about the animal farms, or is the dog kennels, what it is, and just animal exchange in general in this game, is with the 4 million thresholds during those time periods, it is really fucking easy to get that shit done. Like if you're able to actually get the dogs done and stuff, like you pay out the so, like that's the thing. If you're paying out the 600 plus rubies and stuff like that to get the dogs and shit, you're actually better off in the long run because as soon as you like crack the dogs from the where they're being held at in the box is what it is. And let me see where I'm at right now. Yeah, it's a what do they call that now? Yeah, it's their animal box is what they call it. And yeah, as soon as you crack these dogs, you actually get like a better thing overall. And I actually have one left in there right now. I didn't even realize it's still in there because I didn't need it right now. And that's another thing too, by the way. I'm gonna crack that one tomorrow or later for another. Yeah, if there's another animal one here in the next like 12 to 16 hours, whatever it's gonna be. Let's see. So that would be we're almost 4 a.m. So we're gonna have a grab event at 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., it's going to be a build, research, kill event, which kill would be kill walkers and stuff. And then from 12 to 4, or no, wait, where am I now? Yeah. So from, 4 to 8, we're going to have the grab event. 8 to, wait. Okay. We're almost to 4 a.m. Okay, so yeah, so 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. would be the grab event. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. is the build, research, kill walkers event. And then at after that would be the radio grab event, which is actually if you're doing those, by the way, and this is the one thing with the calendar that they show you. This is what I did not realize early on in this game, like the first like week or so that I was playing, and I actually fucked myself quite a bit because of that. And that's why you always got to pay attention to that calendar to see what's coming up and stuff like that, so you know exactly what to have and stuff. Especially during these teamwork time events, and that's one thing I've learned really quickly is if you know what's coming up, like say for instance when the day resets at 8 p.m. is what it is my time here on the East Coast, you have a animal training event coming up then. That's when you're going to need to have the shit ready to roll, is what it is. And actually that's an interesting thing that I say that now because looking at that from 4 to 8 and then 8 to midnight is going to be a build, train, animal training. So that'd be the end of the day. And then the beginning of the day is also going to be a research, train, animal training. So yeah, it'll be back to back then. So I'm going to save all that stuff for then. And then I'm going to start doing my dogs up and stuff. Because the thing with the dogs is, like the skill sets you learn are not worth a whole lot of points there. But like, yeah, if you get a 3-star dog, it's 140,000. If you get a 4-star, or 4 skill, I should say, it's 170. 5 skill is 210. 6 skill is 300. 7 skill is 430,000. I have not gotten. I've gotten an 8 skill once or twice here. And I've gotten a 9 skill, which is interesting because if you look at the 8 skill animal, it goes to 750,000 for that. A 9 skill one is 1.8 million, and a 10 skill is over 4 million. Then that's what I think is happening honestly with some of these people is that they just keep combining animals and stuff like that up. And they're getting like an 11 or 12 skill fucking animals. What it is, dude? Because you got 15 million for an 11 skill, 40 million for a 12 skill, 80 million for a 13 skill. So I could easily see that. I could easily see them doing it honestly right now, dude. And that's what got these people to that. But the problem is with that, you're like basically screwing yourself in the long run. But yeah, that's where you want to get all your shit there for the 4 million, because then you get 3 hours of research speed ups, you get 3 hours of construction speed ups, and you get 3 hours of training speed ups in those when you hit that 4 million mark for that. So that's one thing you definitely want to get to. Not to mention the million in veggies and stuff like that and whatnot. And then also the legendary combat skill medals, which unfortunately, that's the one thing that does hold you back, I think, quite a bit in this game, is that, which now they introduced with this new update yesterday. And this is one thing I kind of wish I had not grabbed all my stuff early on that night before that happened. Because when I looked into it, then it's like, oh yeah, here's all these, war chest. It was a what do they call it now? It is a war pass, is what they're calling it, and it's a 30-day thing where you have to get to all the shit in here up to level 31. It seems like anyway is all the stuff, which is interesting because they're doing it as different things here for the skills for the fragments that they're giving you. And I noticed with my accounts, like each one of them had a different one, because it's basically either Militia Rick, Eric Shane, or Morgan. And yeah, at level 0 for like you basically have like a free pass and you have an advanced pass, which is what you're paying money for. And the advanced pass costs $10 for the month, which I think is fucking ridiculous. And there's no, like, that's the thing. Again, I understand people want to pay to win, but like, I'm not paying that kind of money out the ass, dude. Especially, even if I had that kind of money, like even if I was like a lottery winner and stuff like that, like I would still not be like pissing away cash like that. Like my money would be going towards like actual things like food, survival shit, fucking guns, ammo, all kinds of stuff. There is what it would be, man. Maybe a better piece of land or something like that someplace else in this country or whatever. But yeah, that being said, or I mean, hell, to me, $10 is an actual PMag right now, or it's like about a third of what a few of the mags that I buy for my handguns are. So, but yeah, it's interesting though. If you paid the $10 for the free pass, or sorry, for the advanced pass, you're because the first one on there, which was level 0, gave you 100 free rubies. For the advanced one that you're paying $10 for, you get automatically 50 fragments for whatever character it is, and then 1,000 worth of rubies. And then the first level is 10 long range missions, whereas it gave you 5 short range missions for free. And then level 2, which is 1 long range mission, and then for the 30-day pass, you get your town to look like the hilltop for that month, which to me is so stupid. It's like they're like, I don't care about the skins, honestly. Like that's just dumb. That's just a waste of a slot, honestly, in my opinion. But level 3 is where it gets good for the free stuff though, because you get 20 fragments, and on the opposite side of that, you get for paying, you would get 1,250 trainer speed ups for making your dudes for your formations and stuff like that. Level 4 for free, you get 120 speed ups for your trainers. On the flip side of that, for the paid one, you get 1,250 construction speed ups, which again, this is why people pay to win, so they can get ahead faster, is what it is then. And then basically everything it seems like on this goes to like the opposite thing, is what it is almost, because then you go to 5 on here for the free side, and it's 120, so 2 hours worth of construction speed ups. And on the fifth block of that for the paid one, it's 250 sets of experience that are 5,000 experience each, and 80 of the legendary combat medals, which is a good deal because I think 80 is where you have like level 25 or 30, I think. When you're leveling dudes up, that's what it costs, like 80 to get that. And then for level 6, it's 120 or 1,250. Research speed ups, depending on if you're paying or not. Then we got the sunglasses for the combat power, or boots on the other side. For 8, we get 30 more fragments of the character at hand, which in this case for my thing is Militia Rick. And then the opposite side where you're paying, you get 50. So basically, if you were to pay to win in this game, by the time you get to the number 8 on here, you would have, if you did not have the character before that, you would have the character on day number 1. You would have 20 fragments for it when you hit the 3rd level. And then when you hit the 5th level, you would be able to level it up and have another 50 towards leveling it up a second time. So, and then so forth and so on. And then, of course, after that, we got level 9, which is the development experience. You get 20, 5,000 ones for free. Or if you paid for it, you get 300 of them. And then for 10, it would be 10 short range, or if you're paying, you get 15 long range, and then 140 of the development survival metals. And then 11, we go to construction or training, and then construction for 12, and then research for 13. Go more combat stuff for 14. 15, we're getting 200 rubies for free when we hit that level. And if you're paying, you get 1,500 rubies and then another 50 of the character fragments for the legendary character. So again, when you hit level 15 on this, you would basically be able to get your character up to a 2-star from being nothing to begin with if you're paying the $10. And then it's when you get to level, right here now. Yeah, when you get to level 30, then if you're paying, you get another 100 of the fragments for that character and 2,000 more rubies then. And that's why I kind of understand why people pay to win, but like again, like, and it would be one thing if this was like a couple dollars, but like, yeah, I'm not paying fucking $10 for this dude. Like, that's just insane. Like, now granted, if you break that down, it's essentially like 30 cents a day, give or take, 33 cents a day, something like that. But like, even still, there's like, given the fact that we're in an inflated country right now, and everything's so much more due to inflation. Like, yeah, people don't have the extra income to just piss away money on games. It is what it is. Now, granted, the people that do, good for you, but most of us don't have that ability, man. And this is why if I'm gonna play into a game, is what it is. I'm not gonna pay to win, dude. I'm gonna fucking do free to play every chance I can get, is what it is. And there's a reason for that, and it's because again, I am poor. It would be nice to be rich. It would be nice to be rich. It really would, man. But some of us don't have that luxury, is what it is. So, and when we don't have that luxury, we're not going to be able to get ahead, is what it's going to be. So, and now that I say that, I'm almost, let's see, 12, 39, 42. Okay, so I'm going to put my guy, oh, no, sorry, that is not what we have in there. How long until those dudes are done? Got about 3 minutes till I can do my trainers on the other side, though. And I just put us on a like, this is the thing that pisses me off too about the hell thing for formations. I just put the 20th formation on this thing. It's gonna take a half hour for it to actually go through. Then it's ridiculous. It's just insane. But anyway, yeah, I'm trying to make sure I can't do any of the rest of the stuff. No, I can't. So I will add my stuff to where I can and then go from there, basically. Actually, I'm almost to the point of having enough to upgrade my Gabriel to 1-star now from doing these missions and stuff like that for the Tales of Survival event, which is nice. Yeah, I got 34 of 50 right now, and I got enough gold currently to do 3 more of this dude. So probably gonna grab 3 more of these then. So now we're at 37 of 50. Yeah, 4,000 gold is a lot to ask for a single fragment of these dudes, but again, it's either that or it's hopefully finding them in the in the Settlement Siege trader thing for free, because if not, you're probably gonna get fucked. So actually, I'm gonna see if I have 1,000 ruby thing right now or not left in here. I don't think there is, but you never know. Nope, somebody took it. All right, it's fine, whatever. Such is life. Somebody just got to survive Tyrese. And by that I mean they most likely had the shit or whatever, and then probably did the wheel spin or whatever. They probably just got up for their day start, whatever it is, and then grabbed Tyrese and was like, or did the wheel spin, got enough things for it, and went there. That's what it would be then. So that's the one thing that's nice about right now for the well, they have recommended events here, which was it's a Wheel of Survival for the next 2 days. It costs 250 a spin, and you get one free spin a day. The only thing that sucks about it is, so you have basically 4 decent chances to get stuff. Well, I should say you have 2 okay chances. You have 1 really good chance, and you have 1 decent chance at what are called development fragment vouchers. So you have a 1, a 2, a 5, and a 10. So the 10 is obviously the best one you can get out of that. The 5 is a decent one, and then the 1 and the 2 are okay. But then you have other shit like legendary development skill medal. 8 of those. You get a shovel as one of the prizes. There is 100,000 development experience. One of the combat coats for development experience. Another legendary development medal skill, which is 12. A hat. Another I'm sorry, that 100,000 development experience is actually 200,000 there. There's another one that's 500,000, and the last thing would be the scarf for development people. For those that don't know about anything in this game, basically, the development stuff is for people that are basically you put on camps and stuff to gather you different shit, whether it be the veggies, the water, meat, or lumber, and whether it be the shovel or whatever the case be, that's like the lowest thing you can get here. And it basically allows you to have the ability to power that person up of how much they're actually producing for you at any given time. So, and then we got the Rescue Rick event going on for the next couple of days right now. I'm almost to the point of doing a gathering again here because actually, now I think about it, I'm going to do that because one of the things for teamwork time right now that I haven't done actually. Since I got 13 to go on the main one, I think maybe I'll grab a 800k meat one, maybe. Yeah, that sounds right. Go to a bunch of hunting grounds and start using this bitches up or whatever. Since I'll be going to sleep here for a little while. Okay, so that'll be that one. This will be, yeah, it's only got 6 hours left on it. Go to the level 20. That'll be just slightly less right now, but it'll be worth it though. And then get to this other level 21 that still has 5 days left on it. So, and then that should be able to gather me enough to where I would have what I need in the next 8 hours for that thing. So, most likely. Plus, it would actually help my gathering day thing or whatever there. So, which now that I think on it, I need to do that from my third account on the, I need to do the flip over from the current season 2 map back to the season 1 map and do the gathering stuff for that so it can actually get its things done that needs to get done. So, but yeah, it's interesting, and you, like I said, you start to learn like a lot of stuff very quickly is what it is, and you start to learn like what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, and basically how much different shit you actually need is what it is then. So, but all right, since we got those 3, I'll actually wait the 2 minutes for that to start gathering stuff, and then I'll grab the actual um, thing for that since nobody else is. This is what I think is ridiculous too about this game. So you have the epic ones here for the missions, where it's a specific thing like 800, like gathering 800,000 meat here. It gives you 50, and then 50 stars, 20 rubies. And then if you're gathering 800,000 resources of any kind, it goes down to 20 stars and 10 rubies. But what's even more ridiculous is you're also gathering 800,000 veggies. It's again 20 stars and 10 rubies, or 800,000 water. And I think it's because it takes so much longer to do the meat one, is what it is then. But yeah, I think in general, the amount of output that they put in this game for what they're giving you back is they're definitely fucking you over, is what it is. And that's a given. And it sucks. So, anyway, now that I just realized we're in grab event here, I'm gonna go grab my thing out of the junkyard for free. Debating if I actually want to do another second grab for this one because I can, and it would give me another thing for the knife event going on right now, which would probably be a good idea just because fragments and stuff with that. And that's one thing that they did change here in season 2 was the original output for that was it was speed ups, and then it would have been like veggies and meat and stuff like that. And now instead of it being those things, it's actually you get for the first go around, you get the easy one. It's 2 Morgans, 2 Shanes, and a Rick for fragments. And then for the normal one, it's 2 Hollies, or sorry, 2 Abrahams, 2 Hollies, and a Rosita. And then hard is 4 Morgans, 4 Shanes, and 2 Ricks. Nightmare one, which is level 16 to 20, is 4 Abrahams, 4 Hollies, 2 Rositas. And then the Hell one, which I've never done at all, is 3 Shanes, 3 Ricks, 3 Abrahams, 3 Hollies, and 3 Rositas, plus a whole bunch of speed up stuff. So, and that cost 5 tickets to do that one. So I always go with the normal one, is what it is first. So, but yeah, it's an interesting thing in general. And like I said, you got pretty much everything done except for that dog event right now, which I'm not gonna bother fucking around with because there's not really a need to. But where am I at now? Yeah, my stuff's getting ready to roll now, so go ahead and go grab this meat pack off the thing for the next 8 hours, and I should be able to get that done in the next like 6 or so, give or take. Trying to see how much my thing is right now. All right, I got 6 on that, so I'm not going to spend a bunch of fucking stuff to donate off that. That'd be dumb. But no, for a fact, we haven't gotten up to 40 yet today, so in fact, I'm going to go check how many I need to get my thing for the knife event here. I need exactly 20. Okay. So I also need to get one more long range as well at some point here before the end of the day. So let me think now. So use the 6, I guess, right now. So you got 14 to go. The real problem again goes back to again the time restraints and stuff in here. Because the donate thing, so they give you a 20 maximum. There's no way to actually get above that. And then whenever you start to actually use those up for the time, it's a half hour to refill the damn things per one. So you're talking about roughly like 10 hours to get back to 20 again. Like that's ridiculous, dude. Absolutely retarded. And then the worst thing is like you can donate using the rubies, but it costs 5 per one, and then at a certain point it goes up to like 10, and then I think like 15 or 20 after that. And it's like, no, I'm not gonna piss away rubies doing that stuff. That's actually one of the people said a few weeks ago is what it was, like, or actually maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Is like, oh, you guys need to start using fucking rubies to do this. I'm like, are you buying them for me? Because if not, go fuck yourself. Like, seriously, bro. Like, you only get like X amount a day, and most of the shit during the day is gonna cost you that much at least. And now plus the dogs and shit, like, yeah, it's gonna be at least that much you're putting out. So yeah, fuck you, bro. Nice. We just got to 75,000 bucks. What do we got out of that one? We get a rare teamwork token out of that. That's cool. That's another thing too. They finally gave the members missions on here for a thing. So the first season of this game, what it gave you was it gave you one uncommon, and I think it was like 10 stuff towards your elite level or whatever. The second one, you have a legendary, an epic, a rare, and an uncommon in this set of tokens. You can get 2 of them a day. 2,000 rubies. Like, that's fucking nuts, dude. Like, y'all high as fuck is what it is on that one, dude. Seriously. And there are some people that actually have the money they're spending to get those now, and I'm just like, okay, good for you. I'm like, I'm not doing that, so you know, good luck to you. Good luck to you, buddy. Kind of thing. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and use mine later and see if it gives me something good then for the rare, because it might be something like a what you call it or something that I actually want to use. So I'm not letting somebody else take it. Is what it is. Is what I'm saying. That one. It's like if I'm gonna use that shit, it's gonna be in my fucking queue immediately, motherfuckers. So anyway, but yeah, as it is, I need to get this other one done. Got about 60,000 almost, and I need to finish off on the increasing trainer thing. And it sucks because I thought that the attacking that scamp would give me more dudes wounded and stuff like that could heal up, but it didn't. So hoping I can actually get this done, but who the fuck knows? If I can, it's gonna be just a shit show. And then yeah, I got like half of what I need to get done right now for the teamwork time for today. Got 12 more missions for the day, which is not bad, especially if you know for a fact you're gonna need some shit like later on. So again, the problem, like the real problem I have with this game, and again goes back to the bad and the ugly kind of thing, is it's the game makers. When you're doing like this is my biggest issue with the teamwork time. So you're doing a system missions in this thing, and you're giving away 2 things for the survival challenges for each level every 4 hours. That is fucking bullshit, dude. It is absolute fucking bullshit. If anything, I would say that the collect resources thing should automatically be almost null and void. Half of the shit in the power ups, whether it be the fucking research power, whether it be the building power crap, all those should be fucking gone. They should be replaced with trainer ups that are much easier to finish. And the event thing, there should be at minimum 1 thing per person every single go around, dude, for that clan. There should not be fucking 2 where you have over 90 people basically fighting over who's going to get them. And the thing is, if you're quick enough, dude, you can actually be able to grab one real quick, use it, and then be able to go back and grab another one real quick before anybody else gets it. Now, granted, it depends on who people are at the time and stuff like that, how many people actually want that shit. So, but yeah, it's a real pain in the dick, dude. Is what I'm saying. Like, there's literally no fucking need for it. And unfortunately, I think they're doing that on purpose because they're trying to get people to spend money, and it just fucking pisses me off, dude. As the person that's not going to spend money is what it is, because you're actively fucking the rest of us over to try to get higher in the levelation is what it is then. And then we wonder why my secondary account that has like no competition for things is actually higher than my first one that's in a better clan. Not that hard to figure out when you have 0 competition for certain things versus having to compete and make sure that you're there when shit gets there. Because if you ain't first, you're last, man. Like, legitimately, like, you are fucking done. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm going to see if I can find a 15 or a 20 out of this teamwork time event stuff that's still here. Let's see what's still here, if anything. Nope, they stole it all. Motherfucker. Again, there's no reason to have multiple Elite Shop things in here when they could easily be other things for the actual Lone Trader events. Because I'm not going to sit around for another hour and a half waiting to do this shit, dude. That's just stupid. I'll just spend my things right now and not even worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I'm gonna grab that just cause. So one time I'm actually willing to spend a little bit of rubies on shit just because I can. Yeah, let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 10. So I would have got at least 20 in the first two then. Motherfucker. See, that's just a pain in the ass. And the worst part of it is because I only have another hour and 47 minutes and the thing goes at the teamwork time event doesn't click off until another hour and 31 minutes from now. So you'd basically give me 16 minutes to do the shit that I need to do, is what it is. It's just ridiculous, man. Again, like I think the real problem is that the teamwork time things they're not quick enough, is what it is. And he's really honestly with the amount of like, especially depending on how many people are in your clan and shit, it needs to be like a redo like every like 15 minutes or something. Is what they should be labeling it as there with the shit. But again, fucking game makers ain't gonna do that because it would actually give more people the chance to actually get higher up and get better quality shit, is what it is, dude. Without having to put a bunch of money out the fucking window, is what it ends up being then. So, but anyway, I digress. Like I said, it's a little bit stressful now that we're doing the teamwork time stuff, but on the flip side of things, it's not as bad as it could be. So, let's see. Looking at my other one here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'd probably be like a 10 or so, give or take, just to make sure that I don't piss away a bunch of stuff. Okay, so figure that out now. Yeah, what's even crazier is going back to the secondary account. There is still a survival challenge silver chest quest and a gold chest quest. And the worst thing is, and it also goes back, and this is another thing too, by the way. Like it'd be one thing if you had like every single clan in a region playing and stuff. When you don't have half the clans playing because they're all dead clans or whatever, you're just wasting fucking shit on people. Then, dude, is what it is. That could be going to the rest of us then. So, like, it really is just a pain in the nuts, honestly, dude. I really should play the Survivors at War more often though, because I know if you win those and shit, you get a bunch of keys and stuff. And I think I played like once and lost, and I was like, well, fuck this game. So I think the main reason I don't is because of the fact that it takes time away from other shit that I could be doing in the game and stuff, is what it is. So I really think that's all it is, honestly. But anyway. It's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, man. So, but anywho, like I said though, this game is it is fun. It is fun. You know, you need you need to do certain things to get ahead and stuff like that and whatnot. So, mm. Well, those hour-long ones did work. I just forgot that it was like doing that for the last hour. So, I think maybe I'll just put a few of those on and then use some stuff and just burn them through real fast to get the rest of this quest done. Is what it is in the secondary account because I'm on an 80,000 thing right now. Yeah, I got 5,455 speed up, so I'm just gonna use a bunch of them. Then is what it is. So, all right, and that's the one nice thing is when you start like that's the only good thing about using rubies and stuff to get those kind of things in the different what you call it and stuff because then you can actually have the shit to do what needs to be done then. So let's see, still got 20 to go on this one for the clan thing for the knife challenge. How long is that knife challenge again? 3 days. Okay, so I need to start doing those in the next day or so is what it is. Like sometime today or something. Start throwing knives so I can get my fragments is what it is. But anyway. Actually, they might be able to get 20 out of that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that then is what it is. Almost forgot to reset my things for these dudes. Do that real quick and then go grab the shit out of my Lone Trader things for the day. So alright. What is my count right now for that anyway? 59,431 out of 80,000. Okay, so there'll be a few more of those then at some point. Okay, let's see. Rubies. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yeah, the speed up things are all ruby ones, but it's like 18 rubies, 15 rubies, 23 rubies, and I'm just like, yeah, fucking gotta do it, unfortunately. And that's how they get you, unfortunately, because just one of really just one of those, 18 rubies, and then you're getting back 20 from the fucking doing the 20 things there. So you're basically getting a net gain of fucking 2, but you're spending 23 on a different one, so you're getting a net loss of 3 is what it is. That's how they get you in this game, unfortunately. And it does suck when you're thinking about it more and more. Okay, so I can gather 1.6 million resources overall for stuff, which I'm going to do that while I'm sleeping here in a little while. So I'm going to grab one of those here and a Mender 2 for this secondary account. As soon as I finish things off. Shit. Where am I at now? Check out my exploration camps. Explored. Nice. Got a long range mission out of one of those. That's the nice thing about this season 2 map is that now you're exploring shit. So now you're finding like more. I'm able to find more long ranges and stuff like that. And like I got a bunch of rubies out of that the other day. And yeah, it's nice on that aspect of things. But on the flip side, it kind of sucks because you're also not getting fully ahead, is what it is then. So anyway, okay. How long is it until we're doing that again? Let's see, hour and a half till that one. So grab a Radio grab. So I grab a 6 or an 8. I think I'll grab a 6 just because. Seems like a lot of the world event things anymore, it's like a 5 or so that they'll give you when it comes to the prize shit and whatnot. So, and then I just uncovered the one that was a daily for the map itself is what it is, which is nice because again, going back to the thing there, it's like yeah, it can give you random shit is what it is for the world maps and stuff. Which is really nice because again, if you're getting, just ammo or whatever, like the bullets out of there and stuff, which the thing that's interesting about this game is that there is again, it's like a learning curve is the best way to describe a lot of it because it's one of those things where it's like it took me, I would say, almost 2 months, and I'm like about 3 months into this game right now, to where I was finally able to like learn like almost everything. And there's still certain things I'm not even sure about when it comes to certain aspects of the game and shit, but it's like I know enough to where it's like I can tell you certain things, but then there's other things where I'm just like I have no fucking clue, man. Like you gotta like your guess is as good as mine kind of thing on like half of the shit. I can register for Survivors at War, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because I'm not gonna be awake long enough for it to be worthwhile. So, and then I got development experience on that last one for the thing. Okay, so where the hell were we at now? I got 4 more missions for the secondary account right now. So those will be for sure survival challenge stuff later on, probably. Actually, I'll probably keep the one. Well, if I'm home to grab the one set, I'll probably do those for the at like 4 o'clock for the 6 o'clock ones. And then I think, or no, yeah, if I'm home at like 2, I'll be able to do that stuff for that one. And then it would be like the 6, I could get that for the 8 o'clock stuff then. So that'd be like the last one for that shit then. So that's how you're able to do everything. I just looked at this one guy who has the legendary one for like the last 40 minutes or so. He's gotten less than 14,000 out of 160,000 increase done, and I'm just like, bro, good luck to you. And then you got one of these other people in the clan that has a 21 of 32 walker kills and has 5.5 hours left on that shit. So, and then we got people that failed 12 of 60 donations, 13 of 20 short range. Like, how do you not have fucking 20 transmissions? Damn, girl. Or like this one 29 of 30 donations. It's like, again, don't take the 31s, take the 21s. Wait for a fucking 21. Oh, I guess I did fail that one this morning then. Yeah, when I fell asleep early this afternoon or whatever, I completely had fucked up, and yeah, I got 30,000 of 80,000 power into one thing. Yeah, it was a fuck up on my part. There's a lot. God, there's a lot of these that people failed. This one shouldn't be though. 637,000 of 800,000 for scavenge shit, and there's another one. It was 1,281 or 287,000 of 160 or 1.6 million for the scavenger stuff, and it's like, bro, how the fuck are you guys not getting that done? Like, first of all, if you're gonna do that stuff, do it smartly. Put your fucking dudes out there first of all to get it done, and then, or even like this dude right here, 3 of 4 events in the world exploration thing. The only thing I could think with that one is it might have been right when we had the fucking shutdown this morning. So that might have been him getting fucked like that, is what it would have been then. But even still, it's like, again, this is why you have the 4 ready, is what it is, and you do it while you got the shit, dude. You check first, and then you go from there. I don't know. Maybe that's my autism brain. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of fuckery going on with people, dude, that don't know how to fucking do things correctly, is what it is. But yeah, it's just stupid to do, and it doesn't need to be, is what it ends up being, unfortunately. And you can tell people things as many times as you want to tell them, but half the time they're not going to listen to you. And if they do listen to you, it's like, oh, really? You actually listen to me? Cool. So, but anyway, yeah, I was gonna say, why are we down to 49 instead of 50 people now? And then I just realized, oh yeah, that's right. The chick that was running this clan left this clan, and now I'm the fucking leader of the clan. That's what has my name on everything, dude. Mm-hmm. I am the network. Hell yeah, clan leader number 1. Let's see here. R4, R1, 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 R2. I was gonna say, is there an open R4 slot? Because I might just make my third account that R4 then, if that be the case. Yeah, hopefully we'll have a few people joining up then, because I know there was somebody who was saying something about the one clan that this chick was leaving to go lead or whatever. There, people were coming over to our main clan now or something, and so you're gonna have that basically be a thing now. And yeah, it was a whole bunch of crazy bullshit, basically. Okay, so that one is 100%. Why in the hell? What? Who the fuck? God damn it, people. We have, like, this is what I fucking can't stand about some of these people in this fucking second clan, is like, your number shit for a reason, right? Like, for the Tales of Survival event, like, I literally labeled it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. And this dumb motherfucker is doing one that's not even labeled. It's like, goddamn, bro. And then people wonder, like, why we can't even get, like, the simplest shit done, is what it is. I mean, hell, we had the second, like, the last time around, we had like 20 more people in here. We came like 4 fucking things from being able to get it all done, and I had to go to like the easiest one now to get it all done. It's like, you still got people fucking off. It's like, read the fuck, like, can you not read? Like, seriously, are you people like illiterate? Like, read the fucking number, dude. Seriously. Like, there's no need for that. No, zero fucking reason for that right now. But anyway, it's just people wanting to be assholes, I think, is what it really is, honestly. So anyway, where the hell was I doing shit now? Yeah, I'm like halfway trying to talk, halfway trying to pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing in this game right now, making sure I got everything done. Okay, I got my survival challenge done, so that's done. Okay, so things I would actually need to do in the next couple hours here. Need to get the rest of my walker one done. So I got 3 of 8 done on that one. So I'll come back and do that in a minute or so. And then, as of right now, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my third account in this game, which is something that the leader chick even said. She's like, yeah, I didn't want to leave with this account here. Like, I wanted to leave this account here, but then she realized, like, yeah, I should have done like a third account like a long time ago. And my thinking was like, the fact that you weren't even barely paying attention to your second account for like a week and a half, like, there's no way you would have been able to do a third account, honey. And that's the truth at the end of the day. Like, she was definitely the real problem is that unfortunately the people that were supposed to be like leading the other clan, like she was essentially like leading the other clan, is what it was. 2, 3. Okay, so we got 3 there. Go with the lowest one, I guess, of like 10 maybe or something. Gonna architect up my whatchamacallit then, I think, here. Nope. Shit. Now I gotta wait like 25 minutes. Well, let's see. I was trying to see if there's anything in here I can do right now that is like less time than that, actually. That would have that wouldn't be quite that long. Actually, that might be worth doing right there. Yeah, it's not bad. It's only like an hour. But yeah, needless to say, it's like a situation of, you know, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't and stuff, and then just you got people that just don't want to fucking listen is what it is then. And unfortunately, in some cases, you know, being leadership and stuff, this game almost acts like a job. And then in other cases, it's like, I didn't sign up for this kind of thing, you know? So, yeah, it's a whole mess, I guess is the best way to describe it. All right, grab the 8 one. Yep, somebody just got Militia Rick, so I can only assume that they bought into their thing, then is what it was. Okay, so what did I say here for that? So we got 12 missions left in this one, so we're going to grab a Lone Trader 10 one. Because we got, I think, 4 or 5 in the first one that I could do that cost no rubies at all. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, sorry, that was only 3. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10 in the second one there. So I'll have one more in this set that I can grab. So I'm thinking maybe grab a 5 for the Lone Trader stuff. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which we could have got to 8, and then we would have had to start paying for shit. So, but anyway. So that's done. All right, gotta do my grabbing this one real quick while I'm still thinking about it. And then we basically go from there. But yeah, it's like I said, it's a really interesting learning curve in here. Actually, one thing going back to stuff that in this game that does bother me quite a bit that I think is just unnecessary is what it is. So there is a thing in this game where if you leave one clan, you if you're over, I think it's level 12, you have a 12-hour cooldown window, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. There is no need for that. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have a couple hours where you cool down, especially if you're trying to like, you know, immediately go join a different clan or whatever, dude, but like it should not be 12 fucking hours, dude. Like having played the game Hero Wars before, when you have an 8-hour window there and they give you a fucking choice of like, okay, if you want to pay us this small little fee of the ruby/emerald things or whatever there to stop that immediately, like that's what it needs to be for this fucking game, honestly, dude. And that's one thing I would call it the game makers on for Walking Dead Survivors. It's like, no, man, like 50 or 100 rubies immediately, and I should be able to go join a different clan then, dude. And it should be as simple as that, really. Like, there's no fucking need to be screwing people out of the ability to go join something else and having to wait 12 fucking hours and potentially be vulnerable too, by the way. Because if they don't have like things to protect themselves, then they're just fucked, is what it is, man. So you're basically screwing them on multiple fronts then, and it's not okay, bro. It really ain't. So yeah, it's really, really bothersome to me when there doesn't need to be that kind of shit involved in it. So but anyway. Yeah, I was checking to see what the next one here was. I think it's a build research kill event, so that should be able to get multiple things then in that one. Actually, because my town hall would be. How many speed ups do I have for that now? And not quite enough. Again, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, man. Pain in the ass, man. It really is. I always like these beware, beware, this dude now has an RV. Or it's like, beware, they now have a school bus, which are two of the vehicles, by the way. Although the carriage things are not that great. So, but yeah, the school bus one is funny, and then the RV one is funny. So, and I think it's because their base thing is like stronger or something to where it can go faster and shit. And then I believe I'm trying to remember which one is which now. I think it's the school bus, which is what I grabbed as my secondary vehicle when I got the coins to do it. You have the ability to have I think it allows you to actually gather stuff faster or something. And then the RV does, I forget exactly what the RV's secondary effect is or whatever. So, but yeah, it's an interesting thing either way. Man, there was like nothing in these fucking Jesus. Yeah, I got two different fragments in these, and it was a fucking Ruby fragment, or sorry, Rory fragment for the uncommon chick, and then it was a rare fragment for Maya, and that was it. That was some garbage pools, dude. But like I said, I've gotten shit in here before there that was like 10 different things of rubies or something like that, and then like a bunch of other shit. So, it is one of those situations where sometimes you come out ahead and sometimes you don't, unfortunately. Looking to up in Princess a little bit. Okay, yeah, it's level 35 is what I was thinking about, where it's 80 or where it's 80 medals and stuff. And the reason I know that's because I was up my Princess to level 34 and I couldn't get her at level 35 is what it was. So, and if this actually gives me my ability to claim ×2, this is one thing that does piss me off about this game too. Is so it'll tell you, okay, you can claim 2 times rewards by watching this ad, and then it goes to the ad, and then like a second later it flips back to the game because apparently the shit's unstable or something like that, and then it'll tell you like the next time you go there or something like that, it'll be like, oh wait, there's no ads available at this time, and it's like, fuck you game makers, like fix your shit to where it's fucking what you call it, or just give me the goddamn double rewards to begin with without having to watch your fucking stupid ass like 20 or 30-second ads and waste fucking 20 or 30 seconds of my damn life is what it is, dude. Seriously. Per ad. Like, that's the thing that bothers the shit out of me, dude. Like, it's just ridiculous and unnecessary. Come on. Go. It's like it's holding itself up there. It's fucking ridiculous. Alright, so got some stuff there. Wow, we actually get 2 ads in a row for once. I'm shocked. I am actually genuinely surprised by that. I wonder if I can go 3 for 3 and 4 for 4 then, if that be the case. Probably not, I'm guessing. I think actually I only need to watch one more, though, after this would be the thing, and then it goes to enough to where I'd have my 500 chests would be then. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, though. Like I said, completely unnecessary for half the shit. But yeah, it's just silly. I'll tell you what, the one thing I do want to mention while I'm still on here, and this is actually the reason why I started this. Nope, did not give me a third ad. I got to go out of the thing and do a thing now. So yeah, creepily, there was like a fucking vehicle that was like coming down my road, and then I thought I heard it like stop or whatever, and then it legitimately was like pulling backwards up the fucking road, and I'm just like, is there some people creeping outside my house? What the fuck's going on, man? I maybe should have called the cops, but I didn't yet, and I don't know. I don't know if they're bringing in catalytic converter thieves again to try and steal our shit again or not, but it's just like, dude, like, fucking hell, man. It's ridiculous and unnecessary. Like, I'm getting real sick and tired of these fucking people, man, is what it is. Legitimately. Because there really is no need for it, man. It's like, just leave us alone, dude. What the fuck, people? Who the fuck puts one per. God damn it, you're fucking. Ugh. There only needs to be 4 of us on here, you dumbasses. Like, put the fucking third guy on there, you moron. Or put the second and third guy on there. And if you fuck up, like, go back and not fuck it up then. So, uh, again, that's what I have to deal with when stupid people do stupid things, dude. All right. Throw some builders on here, and then I'll be done very quickly. See, that one is trainers. Again, who the fuck is putting one person on these damn things, dude? Huh. Yeah, this dumb bitch put 2 people on here. What the hell is wrong with you, y'all? I get if you're like, again, I get when the people are fucking up or whatever, dude, but like, again, go back and fix your fuck up if you can. Because I've misclicked like once or twice in this game, and it's because it's like, oh shit, and I fucked up, and then I was like, oh well, you know. And the thing about it is, right, like, I don't do it consistently, number one, and then number two, I will admit to my fuck up and be like, hey y'all, I fucked up. Like, I'm gonna do some stuff here in a little bit as soon as I got shit again. But that's the problem. Like, half the people in here don't fucking communicate, and it's like, and then you wonder why people get pissed off very easily, and it's like, that's fucking why. Because you're being a retard and you're not actually fucking doing your job. It's like, damn, dude. So, anyway, very fucking frustrating. I'll tell you that much right now. What the hell was I even doing now? I don't even know. Trying to figure out where the fuck I'm at right now, actually, in this game. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see here now. Do we have walkers up right now? Okay, we do have an 8-pack of walkers. Cool. Need to do that shit out of these ones anyway, because again, these are almost high enough right now. Yeah, 95%, 93%, 80%. Okay, so yep, need to burn off some energy on these dudes for sure, for sure. I wish I could get another beta/Lydia/alpha in this third account, because I pulled one of each of them the other day, and now they're all maxed at 30, and it sucks. That's the thing that pisses me off too about that, is like, you're maxing them at 30, and then it's like so hard to get the rest of them that you would need then to get it to that 1 star and better quality stuff, and be able to have more dudes in their formations and shit like that. And then you're basically maxing your potential out. And yeah, I could pay to win, but I'm not going to pay to win. So fuck you, game. Is what it is. Oh shit! I just realized that. I'm looking over at my other town. I'm just like, why is my town purple now? And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's right, because I'm the fucking clan leader now, and I get that cool purple star. So, hells yeah. Nice. Just got 34 rubies off of this expansion here. On fire? So, yeah, it's one of the other clans from one of the other territories there. I think we're about to come to blows here at some point because I know that we were all supposed to be in like our own corners of the fucking thing or whatever. And I think some people are disobeying the thing because it's. And I understand it from the perspective of the fact that you're like, you have no fucking clue where the fuck anybody's at, is what it is. So it's kind of hard to, respect boundaries and shit like that, is what it is when you're being dropped into a damn map, not knowing where the fuck anything is at, and then being told, oh yeah, here's their fucking deal kind of thing or whatever. And it's like, well, that doesn't really work, bro. So anyway, it is what it is. But like I said, it's kind of a pain in the ass though on the same aspect of things then. But yeah, I only got a couple minutes to finish this off right now where I'm doing my thing. All right, let's see if I can actually get it. Nope, still not allowing me to claim that, so gotta redo. Eliminate out my memory thing, and then hopefully it'll go back in there and allow me to do it again then. So, and I can finally get to hopefully level 1 of that war pass and be able to grab some free shit then. So, anyway. But yeah, like I said, going back to everything, this game is fun. It's a time sink though. I'll say it like that, dude. I've spent a lot of time on this where I could have been doing other things, honestly, and maybe I should be doing other things instead of playing this game, is what it is. But again, it's one of those situations where you're making choices, and maybe not all of them are the right ones. But on the flip side of things, you're still, choosing to do whatever then. So, but anyway, as it is though, I think that's pretty much where we're at for the day though. Like I said, I just wanted to say a couple things about it here, and for the most part, like I said, this game is very fun, but it also is one of those things where just like every other one of these you know, app games and stuff like that, it's literally them trying to get you to pay to win, and unfortunately, it's a microtransaction game like so many others where it really doesn't need to be. And yeah, you can definitely get ahead without having to fucking screw around and do anything or whatever here. But then there's also times where you can get fucked over, is what it is, very simply, and people just don't want to be cool, and they want to make you pay for things when you shouldn't have to pay for things because they're trying to be all quote unquote capitalists when in reality they're just a bunch of crony ass motherfucking capitalists and a bunch of scumbags. So, there's that. And like I said, it's a whole situation, man. But I'm obviously making like half jokes, but I'm like half fucking serious and like half of the shit. So anyway, trying to see some stuff right now. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the day, though. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will most likely see you all in the next one. We'll probably be doing we'll be doing a grandstand here at some point, and I think, damn it, I just fucked up on that one. We'll be doing a grandstand at some point next couple of days. We'll probably be doing the 2-week podcast at some point this weekend, like sometime Friday maybe, if I'm awake during that time. There's a lot of shit that's happened in Second Amendment related news in the last couple of days and last week or so that's really interesting and needs to be discussed, needs to be talked about, and it's really, there's a lot of crazy shit going on. in this country anymore. A lot of people just want to fuck off and, you know, try to screw with our constitutional rights and stuff like that. And it's not okay, man. And it's one of them situations where, you know, if you're not holding people's feet to the fucking fire, they're gonna think they can trample all over your rights and your constitution, everything else like that. And it's like, no, you can't. Go fuck yourself, kind of thing. And unfortunately, I think with what's happening right now is we're definitely being pushed to a head in this nation and in this world entirely when it comes to people breaking their oath to office and everything else like that. And, you know, again, not being held to account and not being, you know, removed from office and everything else like that for the criminal acts they're committing and everything. So, unfortunately, until that changes, nothing's ever going to change. And unless we balkanize, nothing's ever really going to change. And then it's a whole fucking thing. And you guys know the routine basically at this point, I think. So, it is what it is. And you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And sometimes you're damned either way. So, unfortunately, you know, it's live with the bullshit, don't live with it at all, end up getting fucked over anyway, or whatever. I don't even know anymore, man. But yeah, like I was saying though, I think we're real. I really think we're coming to a precipice in history right now where you're gonna see the next generation that's coming up have to experience these hard times and become the strong men and women that we're gonna face in the future. And hopefully they'll be able to survive it, is what it is, dude. And that's really all I gotta say about that one. Because, you know, like I said, I don't think many of us are actually gonna survive it. It's gonna be our kids, it's gonna be our grandkids, etc. And we need to leave it upon them to do what needs to be done and hopefully instill in them enough constitutional values that they want to fight, you know, and don't just want to roll over and things like that. And I think unfortunately there's so many people that they have already taken themselves out of the battle mentally without even realizing it because they just want to sit there and be like, no, this isn't going to do anything because da 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 da. And it's like, not with that kind of attitude, bro. Like, if you want to be serious about things, like we can still win. You just need to be in the fucking in the mindset is what it is, dude. But if you're not going to be in the mindset, like what the hell are you doing, kind of thing, you know? And unfortunately, I think there are far too many people in this country right now that are falling into that kind of mentality to where they just want to sit there and, you know, do nothing or whatever the case be and just watch the fucking world burn, if you will, in a lot of cases. And it's like, that's cool if you just want to watch the world burn, but like some of us don't want to watch the world burn, is what it is. And we'd rather, you know, try to save it. You know, we'd rather try to, you know, put the fire out, is what it is, man. So, like I said, unfortunately, I think we're experiencing a lot of bad things and a lot of bad times and all that shit. So I think people just want to do their own thing, and unfortunately, when they want to do their own thing, we're basically having things put on our backs that don't need to be put there, and you know, mislabeled or government tyrants trying to do government tyranny is what it is, dude. And that's really what I'm saying at the end of the day. So, you know, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you fall someplace in the middle, hopefully you're gonna be able to come through, is what it is. Because if you're not able to come through, there's no hope, I guess, is the best way to say it. Because that's honestly the truth at this point. And unfortunately, when people, you know, don't want to experience, you know, real, genuine kindness or whatever, they'll they'll fall to anything, is what it is, dude. And it's a lot of things with faith too, for that matter. But anyway, that's not really related to gaming. But like I said, that's basically what we're going to talk about in the future and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, this 90-minute episode of me just basically dicking around and explaining some stuff. And hopefully the explanations were good. And I wish I had game footage during these, but unfortunately, it's damn near impossible to do that because it would be a whole thing of setting my phone up somehow, and I have no fucking clue how to do that. So I'm not going to do that. Is what it is. But yeah, so basically, until later, um, that's it for today, man. Like, you know, there's a lot of crazy things in this world, and hopefully, people will be able to save themselves from it when it's all said and done. And if they can't, you know, again, hopefully they'll save the next generation. And if they can't, who knows then, dude? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I would like to see a lot of things change, but unfortunately, until we get into power ourselves and change them, not much is going to do anything different. So either way, yeah, Walking Dead Survivors is a fun game. It could easily be changed a little bit here and there to make it more user friendly or more friendly towards free to play people. And I'm not sitting here and saying that you can't give, you know, decent things for people that want to pay to win and stuff. But again, it's a situation where it's like, it would be nice if they listened more to the people and stuff like that. And I'm not sitting here saying you have to give, you know, fucking 1,000 rubies for a legendary quest being completed in teamwork time or something like that. But yeah, if you gave like, you know, 100 back or something, that'd be nice. Or even like the fucking rares and the epics and stuff like that, instead of being like 50, if it was like 100 or something like that. Or if I'm gonna spend like 1,000 fucking rubies on shit, I shouldn't get 20 back. I should get at least, you know, a tenth of that, at least 100 back anyway, dude, if not 250, honestly. So yeah, like it's like the problem with that whole event is it's like so much diminishing returns. And then of course, what do? Like I said before, they fuck you over because they'll sit there the next time around and be like, oh, by the way, here's a Ruby Rush event like fucking 2 days later. Ha ha ha. Hopefully you get to 20,000. Thankfully, I was able to and get that Tyrese Nemery account. Now it's not really an issue after that. Now I'm not going to even bother with those if they ever come up again, unless I really want to do those and have rubies to do them with. But yeah, it's just a pain in the ass, dude, is what it is. So anyway, but yeah, like I said, this game is definitely a time sink, and it is fun though. Unfortunately, they did not release The Walking Dead yet because apparently it's going to be both on AMC and AMC Plus this coming Sunday when it drops then. So I'll have to watch it just like everybody else does. And I'm assuming though they'll probably drop like the second episode though on AMC Plus then that same night would be my guess. Hopefully, fucking better is what it is. Because I'd love to see that, especially if they're gonna fuck me, especially if they're gonna try and fuck us and do like, oh yeah, here's a fucking to be continued kind of thing or whatever the case be. It's like fuck you, show me the next episode now. So, but yeah, like I said before, I don't think anybody from the Oceanside crew is gonna make it out alive. I definitely look for whoever it is to find them. I have no idea who it's going to be at this point. Maybe Virgil or somebody, and it's going to be just like a big ass walker herd coming at them, led by like Rachel's deceased corpse is what it is then, dude. And yeah, it's going to be kind of like I just assume it's going to be kind of shitty and it's going to suck, and that's the problem right now. Is it's like when it is those kind of things, it's like yeah, it just sucks, dude. But simultaneously, on the flip side of things, it's like it would make sense if they did it that way, though, because again, you know, if you're going to be ending a series and you only have a few people for your spinoffs and stuff like that, like, yeah, not everybody's going to make it out, is what it's going to be, dude. But then again, in the same vein of things, it's kind like to me, it's kind of bullshit. You think about it, right? That you have these communities that basically have thrived and done what they needed to survive this whole time. Like some of them have thrived, some of them have like done, you know, the bare minimum to basically survive, and then sort of started to thrive when they came together as like multiple communities exchanging shit with each other is what it was kind of thing then, only to have a bunch of dickheads who have been eating well, doing well, you know, had their fucking military guard essentially protecting their fucking fruitcake asses this whole time, like that little bitch Lance Hornsby, and then have that motherfucker come in there and be like, oh, I'm gonna do a coin flip to decide your fucking fate if you die or not. It's like, fuck you, dude. And again, this is another reason why no matter how long grid goes down for and how long shit stays down for, this is why you scavenge. And if you find a fucking military base, you take fucking military weaponry just in case some fucking cocksucker comes into your fucking community and tries to outgun you with actual guns versus your fucking bows and arrows and shit, dude. And it's really as simple as that, man. Because otherwise, you're going to be fucked. Because, shocker, AR 15, M16, AK-47, whatever the fuck it is, dude, is going to beat your little fucking stick and bow and shit, is what it's going to be, dude. Or it's going to beat your little bow and arrow or your fucking sticks or whatever it's going to be, dude. Your fucking, your staffs or whatever it is, dude, that you got. Like, yeah, it's good for, or your fucking blades that you're going to cut some fucking zombies' heads off with or whatever it is, dude, or stab them in the fucking eye or whatever it's going to be there, or your knife or whatever it is. Like, yeah, unless you're like real close to somebody with those kind of weapons and stuff, dude, like you're not going to stand a chance when they can literally stand like fucking 50 feet back from you and just ding you in the fucking chest a couple times is what it is. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is, man. But like I said, I really hope that Walking Dead, after this whole thing, does release like a thing for the Commonwealth ARs and stuff like that, dude, because like I said, I've seen a lot of people that have talked about wanting to make one of those, and unfortunately, they can't do it because they don't have the actual specs for the overall thing that's the parts and shit on it, especially like the actual weird handguard that they can use it to actually go out and do the bayonet fix to it then. So, but anyway, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that then. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to these last few episodes. I want to see how they end it because I assume it's going to be something stupid like another time jump, honestly, and it's going to be like, oh, time jump, see you all in whatever the fuck the spinoff is going to be now, kind of thing, probably kind of thing like that or whatever. So if they go anywhere near the comics though, it'll be something where it'll be like 15, 20 years in the future. Maggie is now president of the Commonwealth Communities, is what it is, and you basically just have like a bunch of stuff being society getting back to normal, and you still have the zombies around, the walkers, whatever you want to call them, but they're not like a threat to humanity anymore because we know how to deal with them, is what it is. And now you got like a bunch of kids that are in their 20s, 30s, and stuff like that that were born in this fucking world that would actually be the children that are now the adults of the world and stuff. So I think it'd be interesting. I think it'll be very interesting to see how they go with it. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to go down that road or not, though. I could see them going a couple of different routes with the series before it ends, and I think a lot of them are going to be very like, kind of possibilities, and I think not everybody's going to make it out alive at all. I think they're going to kill off a lot of people, which is dumb because again, there is no need to kill off like half the fucking cast when you could just have them survive past or whatever, and it's just like, okay, cool, people just survive then. So I don't know, man. It's something to think about. And like I said, it's one of those situations where people are going to do what people want to do. You know, some people will do certain things, other people will do other things, and then you got people in the middle who will basically take the ball and run with it or whatever. And then you got other people who will sit there and just fuck you over, kind of thing, is what it would be then. So, nope, somebody dropped in. Yeah, if this chick had put fucking two more dudes on her fucking formation, we already have this done now instead of having to have a fifth fucking person get it done. So stupid. And I think she fucked us over on the other thing too. Or how many people did? Damn. Two. No, it was just her. Okay. I was like, Jesus, how is a bunch of people fucking us over now? Like, what the hell's going on here? I know it was just her ass. So, but anyway, I'm gonna, since I got two accounts in this, I'm gonna throw my dude into my one account here and then add some stuff to the other one then. But anyway. So that's one. Two. Three. Okay, so that'll be able to be stolen in like 40 seconds. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what they do with Walking Dead then. And like I said, it'll be sad that it's going to be, ending for good, but simultaneously it's like, yeah, we know there's going to be spin-offs coming, so it's not like it's really going to end. It's just going to be the main story is going to end. And fuck me, man, if any of these spin-offs or anything like the last season of Fear the Walking Dead, like they might as well just say fuck them right now, dude, because oh my god, that whole fucking season was such a do nothing piece of shit, dude. I mean that seriously. Fear the Walking Dead was actually really good up to the end of where Teddy was basically eviscerated, or not eviscerated, when he was killed, and then the how fuck was that girl's name? Virginia chick's sister, who was actually her daughter, when that girl basically got eviscerated to nothingness from the nuclear fallout blast and stuff. That was actually good. Like that, all that season was decent and led up to someplace. The problem was the season after that, this last season, was just absolute horseshit, dude. It was fucking Strand being a little fucking cunt the entire season. And then basically the last like 2 or 3 episodes, it was all like, oh no, now we're gonna give Victor Strand a fucking redemption arc. Fuck that guy. He should have got a bullet in the fucking head a long ass time ago, dude. He should have been killed off in like season 3, basically, by somebody just randomly. He should have been killed off Nick style, honestly, back then, dude. Is what it should have been. Like, fuck Strand, seriously, dude. And especially when they're killing off like 95% of the rest of the cast, and it's like, and this asshole continues to live. Like, fuck this guy, man. It's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the overall thing between that and the main series, and if it correlates to anything in these last couple episodes here, because of the fact that when you look at where Fear's timeline is compared to where the main series timeline is, there's still like a several year time jump between the two right now, because it's basically whenever I think when Rick blew up the bridge is almost to the point now where we're at in Fear's timeline. So you still have that like, 6-7 year time jump, whatever it was. Where Judith found Magna's group and stuff like that. And then of course there's another time jump since then is what it was. So you've had like 2 time jumps that are like 8-9 years now or something like that in the main series. So we're still like basically 9 years behind in the Fear series. So I could easily see them doing like a time jump at some point in that to like catch up kind of thing or whatever. But who the hell knows? Either way, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Actually, another thing that bothers me about this game, now I'm thinking about it. So you got the military convoys where it says 380 rubies possible reward, and it's never in there, dude. Like I've found them one fucking time. I found rubies in these things one time, and it was like a couple hundred at most. So yeah, that's a fucking lie and a half, dude. Like that's just a straight up lie, game makers. We all know you assholes ain't putting them in the fucking convoys. You're putting them in like one in like fucking 500 or something like that. That's what it really is. You douchebags. So anyway. The one chick was giving me the sad eyes. It was like, oh, I'm about to leave here, and it's like, yeah, I know you're about to leave here. Like, and I told her, I'm like, it's fine, you'll be back. It's not like we're not still buddies in the main fucking clan or anything like that. So yeah, it's just funny though. All right, let's see. Let's see what this pops now for this. Yeah, let's see. Found 59,000 bullets and 38 of the nails. Yeah, fucking Ruby's my ass, dude. Fucking joke. Again, that's the kind of shit that pisses me off in this game because it's like, yeah, y'all are just lying. Y'all are just lying what you're gonna give people. You ain't giving us shit, motherfucker. So, anyway. Anywho, that's pretty much where we're at for the day, though. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed this like 2 hour almost a video of me just basically talking and fucking around is what it was. And yeah, like I said, we'll be back later. Probably not today, but like next couple days probably for different stuff and discuss some things here and there and talk some 2A and constitutional stuff and whatnot. So, other than that, I will see you guys in the next one.